So, wait a minute, gotta do the intro. Hey, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, and these fools killed me just a few minutes ago, so I'm coming back to get revenge. Yeah, they killed me. I wasn't paying attention to my life when I tried to get them from, get these crates from them, and they just straight knocked me out and killed me. I was so mad. I lost like 1,200 survivor points. But anyway, what's going on, man? This is Dying Light gameplay. This is the game people have been asking me a lot. Tick, how you feel about this game? Because you know I'm Tick, the person that hates every game. I'm doing the quote fingers right now. Hates every game. So they are really out to know how I feel about this game. Now, I could be Marshawn Lynch and just say, I appreciate the question, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually let you know how I feel about the game. So yeah, this is Dying Light. And how does Tick feel about it? I love this game. I love this game. This is a very well put together game, in a sense. The gameplay is amazing. I like to say it's a mixture of. Watch all these zombies just walk into the fire and die. It was the funniest thing in my life. I didn't know there was an exploding zombie there though. That's what caused all the mother holes to come out, or something blew up. I don't know, but the gameplay is great, and I like to compare it to Dead Island, Mirror's Edge, and Far Cry. It's like they just had a threesome and spawned this game. I don't know how they all were able to mix their, stuff in there and make a baby out of a threesome, but it happened. It was amazing. It was the greatest thing that ever happened to science, and this game came out. Now a lot of people like to compare it to Skyrim just because of the lockpick element. I don't want to compare it to Skyrim because of that. I mean, it's nothing really compared to Skyrim. Just that part. Everything else is pretty much Dead Island, Far Cry, with Mirror's Edge in it. Now, I don't think the parkour is as smooth as Mirror's Edge, if I remember correctly. I haven't played the game, but I just don't think it was as smooth as that game. But it's still very good and very easy to do. And then the Far Cry elements is because of the depth in the gameplay. Now, this fool just walked in spikes. Y'all saw that. Now, that's a real zombie. Now, that zombie right there is called a... I don't know what you call it. They're just rabid. They're like they have rabies or something, but they're infected and they're turning into zombies. But they're in a stage where they're still kind of human at the same time, but they're very quick and aggressive. There's even times when you beat on them, they might even try to beg you not to kill them. Like they go like, "Oh my God, please don't kill me!" And then they just start to try to attack you again because they lose their humanity that quickly and turn back to the zombie "I'm hungry" mode. So they're crazy. They normally come out when you make loud noises like explosions and things like that, and then they start roaring and you hear them start getting closer and closer until they're eventually at you, and it's not fun. But this game is great, man. I like the whole Far Cry elements of it. You guys know I have a Far Cry Let's Play on my Let's Play channel, which is Game Fanatic Plays. I will put it in the description just in case if you want to check it out, even though I haven't uploaded anything in like a week and a half because I've been kind of busy playing things like this and playing with my homeboys and streams, which is times I should be recording Let's Plays. But look, I want to have fun, man. Alright, so anyway, I like the Far Cry elements of the game. You actually have like a skill tree just like in Far Cry 3, and I will be playing Far Cry 4 somewhere down the line if I feel like buying it. But I like the whole talent tree you have with Far Cry. So just like that on this game, you have that you have agility, power, and survivor. Those are the three skills that you can level up. So if you look up top, you'll see there's a meter building up. The one on the left is agility, one on the right is power, I think, or survivor, I'm not sure. And what happened is once you level them up, and you'll get a skill point, and with those skill points you can use it to learn a different ability or better perfect your craft, as in like parkour and things like that. So in parkour, there's agility. You can jump off the roof and do a full roll. That's one of the things you can learn, which will make it so you don't take damage off of high jumps, which is pretty cool. I haven't learned that yet, but I can't wait. And with power, you'll see me doing it during this play. I could charge up, which I just did there. I could charge up my attack and just bash them and just destroy them, which is something I like to do, even though it's kind of slow though. Half the time you get hit before you hit them if you can't time it properly, which I have not been able to time it properly. But it's still great. Now, here comes the negatives. Now, like Far Cry 3, Far Cry 3 launched and it had horrible optimization. I even heard Far Cry 4 had the same problems. Well, this game is no different. This game is optimized horribly, Techland, and that's bad. That's not a good look. Right now, you're on Ubisoft's level, and if you don't know how I feel about Ubisoft, if you're anyone from Techland, just go and look down at my videos and just look at my last, I'll say 20 videos, and look at how many of them are about Ubisoft, and I'm destroying them. I'm even telling people not to buy Ubisoft's games because they're not going to come out properly, and I was right. We all saw what happened to Unity. I said Unity was going to be horrible and it was going to be broken, and it was. So I'm on the same boat with you guys. This game runs horrible. I have two 780s, and I can't even SLI it. It actually runs better without SLI, which is weird. With SLI, I was getting about 30, 40 frames per second, and sometimes it would dip way under that. With SLI off, I was getting about 30 to 40 frames per second. Now, I did read from some people that if you turn field of view all the way off, it does increase the frames, and it actually does. Now I'm getting about 50 to 60 frames per second on Ultra. Now that's sad. Now I thought that it was a processor heavy game, but then I read comments on Steam and saw that people that had 4950s or 45, whatever they're called, 4590s, i5s with 970s were still getting low frames per second, which is crazy because they have a super rig and they should not be having these problems. So that's really bad, Techland. So if you guys are wondering if I suggest you to buy this game, if you have nothing else to play, yeah, buy the game. But know that there's going to be optimization problems. But if you don't really need this game and don't really care, I really don't recommend it, because especially on a PC, because it's broken. As you see, it's freezing right there. So I can't really recommend it because it needs to be fixed. But this is your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic Michael Jordan, the gaming, and the game froze, and I'm gone. Bye.